Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Everything in this video is found on a public domain, and the full disclaimers down below in the description box. Lots of love and many blessings your way. So one of my dearest and nearest girlfriends, Natural Mystic, she and I had the best laugh over this, what I'm about to tell you. She says, isn't it funny how life mimics art? Have you seen the movie The Addams Family? I'll go really fast if you haven't seen it. Uncle Fester, who's loaded, meets this woman named Debbie. Uncle Fester absolutely repulses her, but she loves that dollar bill. She gives him all sorts of orders and demands and commands. All the while she's spending his money like there's no tomorrow. So she found this beautiful mansion that he paid for, and she's having it stuffed full of all sorts of unnecessary expensive things. And life is going great for her, except one thing. She can't stand the sight of Uncle Fester. So she gives him a Hollywood makeover, toupee included. It was funny, at one point he said, this thing is itching, and she said, don't touch it till the scab falls off. As she's still directing the movers where to put her unnecessary over-the-top expensive things in her new mansion. All Uncle Fester wants from her in return is love. So he says, Debbie, give me a kiss. And Debbie said, give me a 20. And he's literally fidgeting in his coat jacket for a $20 bill. So if you haven't heard the latest, Meghan has now decided before they get to LA full time, old Harry needs to lose some weight, get in shape. She's claiming that his depression, his mental breakdown, has absolutely put him on the wrong path. He has eaten himself into a porker status. She's even stuck him on a special diet and counting his calories and making him journal about his daily intake and how he feels eating it. He's a laughingstock and a complete joke. Now, do you remember when they were just engaged? My dogs have a lot to say about this too, y'all. She demanded that joker go and get hair plugs. She was not walking around with a bald Harry. Aside from all of that, she's also cut him off from his friends again. She wants him to be in tip-top shape, looking his very best with no distractions for their summer in LA. Now, if you haven't heard the latest, listen to this. And it could very well be another one of their Jedi mind tricks. He's now decided he's going to sign up with Goldman Sachs for his patronage. Nothing to benefit himself, right? He has plans to earn $1 billion for his patronage. He's looking like a real crappy stand-up comedian about right now. Evidently, Goldman Sachs feels that they're worth $1 billion. The plan is for them to dispatch Harry and Meghan all around the world. And all they have to do is stand there and give, 7 to 10 minutes of a speech. We know you're crazy. We know you're sad and depressed. And we know your mama died. It's not going to go far. It's not going to last long. Meanwhile, Meghan has finally been busted, called out for her plagiarism. I'm being told that she's throwing all sorts of fits, threatening people with legal action if they continue saying she plagiarized Eleanor Roosevelt. Meghan was talking about gender equality when she used Miss Roosevelt's speech. And Miss Roosevelt said it isn't enough to talk about peace, one must believe in it. And it isn't just enough to believe in it, one must work at it. Now Meghan took that and made it her own. It isn't enough to talk about gender equality, one must believe it. And it isn't enough to believe it, one must work at it. Let us all work together starting now. See, Meghan's mad because everybody is starting to work together. Everybody's working together, calling them out on their BS. She's not too happy these days. Now, Shams don't care. She said something that made a ton of sense. You know, Black History Month started on the 1st of February, and it goes all month long. Didn't Meghan want to say anything on Black History Month? Or is it just not paying enough for her to be black these days? I'll see you soon, and we'll talk fast. Stay safe and be blessed.